Well, let's go back to the steps of the Supreme Court, where the Judicial Service Commission, that's JSC, today warned that the country is on a dangerous slide towards chaos and anarchy in the wake of what it termed a regrettable assault on the judiciary by the executive and legislative arms of government. In a strongly worded statement read by Chief Justice Martha Koome, the JSC warned that threats by the executive and the legislature to defy orders of the country of law were pushing the country to the precipice of a constitutional crisis that could lead to untold civil strife. Chemtai Goin has more details.
In a direct response to the sustained attacks from President William Ruto and his allies, the Judicial Service Commission, chaired by Chief Justice Martha Koome, stepped out to warn that the country is on the brink of chaos and anarchy.
The declaration that they will no longer obey court orders and the subsequent actual defiance of the orders granted by the courts are untenable and amount to contempt of court. And if this course is allowed to continue unabated, we are on the precipice of a constitutional crisis that can lead to untold civil strife. The judiciary and the Judicial Service Commission cannot countenance this and will not be part of it.
President Ruto has been leading a coordinated and sustained shelling of the judiciary with his allies in the National Assembly, defying court orders by rolling out public participation hearings on legislation pieces contested in court. Koome and the JSC warned that the trend of defying court orders was not in the best interest of the country.
These threats and declarations are extremely serious and a monumental assault to the Constitution. It is also an assault to the rule of law and the very stability of the nation, and can lead to chaos and anarchy in our motherland.
Legal hurdles in the path of flagship pre-election promises around housing and healthcare plans have triggered the unrest in the governing estates, with the executive accusing the judiciary of sabotage. But the JSC is reading more to the assault, warning that the Constitution itself was under threat.
The independence of the judiciary from a fused executive through parliamentary coalition is more important than ever before. We therefore urge Kenyans not to lose sight of our history, very painful history, and what lies ahead. Our prayer tonight, as the Commission, is that we all continue to safeguard the Constitution according to our oath of office.
Responding to questions from the media, CJ Koome revealed that the JSC is seeking audience with President Ruto to give dialogue a chance and to understand his grievances.
He might have received reports because we have the various machineries and agencies that are charged with the responsibility of collecting information. And we would like to engage him so that he can give us that information. Because we all have a responsibility of solving our problems in this country. We all recognize corruption is endemic, it is a problem, it is unacceptable, it is condemned, it is actually a criminal offense.
And in an apparent response to Deputy President Rigathi Gachagwa's attack on a judge that handled his corruption case, the JSC outlined grounds for removal of a judge, grounds which it said did not include the decisions judges take in court cases.
The decisions of a judge or a judicial officer made in the course of the discharge of judicial function cannot be questioned except through review or through an appeal, and a judge is not liable in an action or suit in respect of anything done or maintained to be done in good faith in the lawful performance of a judicial function.
Seemingly under pressure from the flood of allegations of corruption and bribery in the judiciary, the JSC pledged to be more transparent and revealed that it had registered 72 petitions against judges and that cases against 4 judges were admitted for hearing.
If there are cases involving people in the judiciary, judges, judicial officers, or judiciary staff of corruption, then that is why the JSC was established, to deal with those disciplinary matters.
Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua has stated his intention to file a petition seeking the removal of Lady Justice Esther Minor for alleged misconduct, warning that the public utterances were bound to intimidate judicial officers.
Judges are attacked publicly and they are hearing a matter, live matters. They feel intimidated. They feel harassed. They feel like they are being ordered to rule in a certain way.
Despite Kenya Kwanza insisting that their utterances are simply a fair criticism of the judiciary, the big question is, can justice be served in an environment that is seen to have intimidation and threats for the removal of judicial officers? Chemutai Goen, Citizen TV, Nairobi.